I bet this has happened to you. I hope this has happened to you, so I don't feel like I'm going crazy, which is why I want to share this whole thing with you. I was at work. It could be anywhere, right? Somebody figures out that you're a biker. That maybe they didn't know it before. It could come up like they see a jacket sitting on a table, or you say that you rode somewhere instead of drove somewhere. Somehow they figure out you're a biker. And first there's the look of fear and anguish that comes over their face. Maybe it's subtle, but it's usually there. And then the first thing out of their mouth is a horror story about someone they knew that got hurt in a bike accident. Oh, you ride bikes? Oh, my brother, he used to ride bikes. That was before he died, riding bikes. He was on the freeway, and he got trapped under a semi. The semi didn't even know he was there. He dragged his body along the freeway for miles and smeared it all over the place. There was nothing left of him by the time they stopped. I mean, I'm exaggerating. Not much. That's not much of an exaggeration. People come up with the goriest stories, and it's the first thing they say. This is unlike any other sort of activity. I mean, people find out that you play ping pong, or that you enjoy, crochet. They don't start talking about, oh yes, my sister lost a finger when she skewered herself with a croquet pin. Even if it happened. Those things don't happen quite so much. But they don't start off by saying something horrible about something that you do or you enjoy. It's just not polite. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt and think that, they're doing this out of concern. They care. It's their way of saying, be careful. It's a cautionary tale. But it's also, the reality of it is, these are all non-bikers, right? I mean, a real biker is not going to start off with a story like that. He's going to go, dude, what kind of bike you ride? So, they're not bikers. And they're ignorant. I don't mean stupid. I mean ignorant in the literal sense of the word. They're just unaware of what biking is about. So they're fearful of it. And their fear turns into, just horrible emotions, right? Sort of like Yoda. Fear turns into anger, and anger turns into suffering. Something like that. So mostly they're just scared, and they're scared for you. I like to think it's concern, but it's mostly fear, I think. And motorcycling isn't the only thing that gets people to react that way. The knee-jerk horror story reminds me of me and spicy food. I like spicy food. I live in Southern California. We have many options for spicy food, and I like them all. It could be Mexican, it could be Thai, Indian, many cuisines, Chinese. So there's so many cuisines have a spicy option, and I love them. Love this stuff. Not everybody does, and many people who do not like spicy food come right out and tell you the same way. Oh, you like spicy food? I hate spicy food. I can't handle spicy food. That stuff burns going in just as much as it does going out, if you know what I mean. It's like, dude, yeah, I know what you mean. You don't need to go into any more detail than that. Oh, man, when I go into the bathroom after eating spicy food, you guys don't want to be anywhere near me. No, I don't want to be anywhere near your store either. Man, clear out the building and open the vents, man, after I go to the bathroom after eating spicy food. You don't want to be around me for a whole damn week. I don't want to be around you right now. This happens all the time. If you don't believe me, now if you don't happen to like spicy food, let me suggest this. Pretend that you do. Just out of the blue with somebody who maybe knows you but didn't know of this, how you like spicy food, and see if you get the same reaction out of people. I guarantee you do it like 5-10 times, 5-10 different people, you'll get a couple of people telling you about their digestive tract issues. Like, dude, I don't care that Uranus is on fire. Just shut up. It's TMI. It's not going to make me stop liking spicy food. I'm not going to stop liking motorcycles because someone told me a horror story. But they really remind me of each other. I was talking to my wife about this. She said, same thing happens when you're pregnant. You get other women who've been pregnant, and they share their morning sickness stories with you right out of the blue. Oh, I'm pregnant. It's so joyous. Oh, my God, when I was pregnant, I had morning sickness for 5 years. You want to talk about how wonderful it is to be having a baby, but now you end up talking about puking instead. So I don't know. It's one of the reasons I do this vlog, besides the fact that I'm amused by the whole thing, is I want to make sure that I'm not the only one. Am I going crazy? Am I doing something to cause people to react this way? Is this normal? Does anybody else run into this? Please share. And if maybe there are some other topics that are like this, those are the ones that jump out at me. Motorcycling, spicy food, and pregnancy. But if there are other topics, that inspire people to share, unpleasant stories with you out of the clear blue, rather than telling you how wonderful something is or asking you some nice questions, post those down below too. And until next time, I will see you all there on Two Wheels.